for this second part of my fall demo.
Hi guys.
So our little RG is finally here, and again,
Yes.
we had the opportunity to have him for the most part for Thanksgiving, which is again a very special time for us at home. And there was a lot of decorating, lots of decorating, like lots of decorating.
Always decorating.
Always decorating. Yes, thank you for that. Always decorating for every holiday. And of course, there's always got to be some handmade stuff and decorations at home. And of course, the boys get involved because that is their job. That's
You
what
make
they
us
have.
do it.
Make us do it?
Yes.
Don't you want to do it?
I love doing it.
Not all the time. Anyway, we can erase that from the recording, and let's go back to start creating some fun little pieces. So what I've done here is we've got some pre-die cut pieces of cardstock in circles, and we're gonna use again some of our color splash. So super cute. To be able to add a little bit of color to our gorgeous, gorgeous leaves. So where are my Create a palette, which is right here. Just kidding. I don't have the stamp set anymore. Can I borrow it one more time, just the cover of the set? So real quick, I'm going to show you how we're going to create a palette with our liquid splash. So we've already got a few different colors on here. So super cute. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some fresh forest to this yummy. So we're just going to kind of ink this guy up. Have you ever created a palette before, Richie?
No, I haven't.
So we're doing it right now.
It's actually pretty cool.
So it's pretty cool because you can choose the colors that you want to be able to create in your palette. So you've got 5 different colors to choose from. And then, of course, you just basically add them. In this case, I'm adding our liquid color, but of course you can also re-ink it with our regular True Color Fusion inks, whichever way you kind of like. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my stamp, and I'm just going to grab some color here, and I'm going to stamp that right onto my image. Look how cool that looks, right?
Sweet.
Because you've got so many different colors, variations to choose from. I'm going to grab one more here. I guess I can just keep using this guy. Let me grab one of those so I can wipe this off. And it just kind of allows you to mix and match certain colors, makes it fun, makes it easy to be able to create with. You can also kind of bring it at different points. So super cool. So you've got your yellows and you've got your corals, and so adorable. So all you've got to do now is you've got to bring in you got your sentiments. So thankful, I'm going to add thankful to this one. Got another one here. Let me do one more, just on a smaller piece here. And I'm kind of going to go this way a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to add my thankful right there. So you've got your thankful, your create a palette that brings different pieces to life here. So adorable, right? Love the various different colors of the leaves. Let's go ahead and bring our project. What we've done here is we've got a little bit of the corrugated cardstock that we're going to just simply tear, just to make it look more distressed, more fallish. A little strip of cardstock. So let's bring in the final project so that they can see that. Just a few fun little elements here. Bring this gorgeous, gorgeous project to life. And again, there's so much beautiful colors that are coming to life based off of your Create a Palette colors, which is adorable. Easy peasy. You get an instant wow, right? Wow.
It's nice. Wow.
Super fun. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to switch gears a little bit to create a fun background using a variety of different stamps here as well. So I've got a buttercream piece of cardstock here. And let me just clean my stamps real quick. And what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of layer a variety of these different stamps on one block. So you kind of pick and choose what you want them to be and how you kind of want them to lay out. Are you going to miss being in Maryland for the holidays?
No, because that way I can spend the holidays with you guys every
that'd
holiday.
be fun. It's so funny because he said he came last. You came on Christmas.
Yes,
last year?
came Christmas.
And he brought chestnuts
Yes.
to roast on the fire. Okay. I don't know what the song's all about. They weren't that great.
They were good. I like them. They were good. I
Like
thought they were
they don't taste good at all. Where are the almonds? Let's do some chocolate covered almonds instead. But that was definitely different, right? All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some color here to this using our liquid color and our daubers once more. So I typically would recommend that you go from light to dark. So I'm gonna come in here and I'm just gonna bring in some color to these. And I do like to go from light to dark, especially in this case because we are using dye-based ink. And you do run the risk of potentially contaminating your pads. Now in this case, it won't matter too much, but I'm gonna bring in some fresh forest. I should still have some juice left in there. And I'm just gonna kind of add some color here. Now I'm gonna bring in some rich coral and kind of come in different areas. So it's a different version of a creative palette like look and feel, but you kind of see how you're going to get all these gorgeous, delicious colors come to life using your liquid color. Now this is your liquid color coming to life in a variety of different ways. You can always come back and add just some of that distressed element of your color on here. And I'm going to come back just slightly with some of the rich coral. Right? So super cool. Love that. You can come back with some of your oranges, some of your elements. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come grab my canvas print background stamp and I'm going to lightly just kind of brush. I don't want to overpower. I'm just going to bring in some color here. And I'm going to kind of wipe it off as I'm going to add color on and then I'm going to just kind of wipe it off. So it's okay if it's a little blotchy in certain areas. You can even decide, you know what, I don't want it in the center there. So I might kind of take that off a little bit. And then I'm just going to come right back around it. You want some areas that have it. You want some areas that don't. So you kind of decide basically what you want, how you want that to lay out. And then I'm just going to kind of stamp it. And I also don't want to create too heavy an impression. I just kind of want a light impression. And so kind of gives me that, right? So I've got some areas where it's bare. I've got some areas where it's a little bit heavier. Just creates a really, really cool distressed look, which I absolutely love. I'm going to come back with a little bit of gold silk. And it just kind of depends on the colors that you're going for, how dark you want it to go, how dark you want it to be. I'm going to bring in some of gold. I'm going to bring in some dark roast. Just gives you a different contrast altogether. So cool. Of course, you can bring in some silver silk to this, but look how cool that fall background looks, creating all of your different stamps. Let's go ahead and grab the final project so that they can see that. And he'll show you again some of those fun pieces right on there. So again, you cut them up into pieces and you can create these beautiful backgrounds. And let's go ahead and bring that one as well so that we can show the different pieces here. Now this is cool for your silverware if you want to place them on your table, right over your plates. You've got your, your silverware tucked in there, or a treat for the fall. So fun. I've got one quick one to show you. I think, do I have time for one more project real fast, or am I completely out of time? I can, okay, sweet. I want to make sure that I've got a little bit of time here because you're just taking up all my time. What?
Sorry.
And we've got these super cute clips that we use. Love these guys. Check them out.
Those are pretty nice.
Aren't they fun? They give you a little extra accent. And of course, the gorgeous sea stones, which are perfect for the fall as well. All right, so let's quickly go into one more project showcase that I want to definitely share before we run out of time here. I'm going to bring my leaf right back in here. Let me quickly wipe this out. Now, again, this one is out of Hello Fall. I want to just kind of show them that real quick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz my clear block using my spritzer. I have water in it. Yeah. I'm going to spritz my clear block just a couple of times here to add a little bit of water to my clear block. Hopefully you guys saw that. And I'm going to grab some liquid color. Just kind of add a little bit of color there. And if you want, you can blend the color a little bit. I'm just going to use a brush here to just kind of like bring some color. And you know what? I may need a little bit more color in there. Okay. So we're going to do this real quick. I'm going to ink this up. And basically what I want is I want that liquid saturation. You can kind of see it on my stamp a little bit there. And we're just going to stamp that right onto piece of cardstock. Now look at that look that you've got. It's completely different from if you were going to go direct to your stamp set. You're going to get more of that blotchy, blended look. Let me show you a finished project real quick featuring the difference between the regular stamped image and the blotchiness of the oversaturated ink color. I absolutely love that. Isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah,
are you ready to
really
stamp
nice.
like 100 of these so that we can send these out and to all of our peeps?
I'll stamp as many as you want me to.
100, please.
All right.
All right, so super fun. Thanks for joining me, Richie. I think we're going to
course.
cut to a quick break real quick. So should we send them off to break?
Yeah.
Break time, guys. We'll be right back shortly.